It's time to find the final hidden and non-hidden collectibles, and you'll see what reward we get for collecting all of the cage fairies and Khimera destroy all monster girls. Spoiler alert, it's awesome. Now that's gaming. Hey there, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nakutso. Is this your first time here? If so, this channel is all about discovering something new and sharing some of the very best indie games. If any of that interests you, then consider subscribing. Everything has led up to this very moment. Let's start this episode by entering the first level of the Black Widow versus question marks. The first collectible is right after entering the ship, and after you fight these two mini bosses, a notebook will pop up for you to grab. The second collectible is in the same area from the mini boss room. Make a right to find the first fairy for the level. When you come to this area with the spikes moving along the wall and scuttlebits, yeah, I actually found out their real name. Make your way down, and instead of dropping down here, go right to find the second fairy. As you climb the ship by jumping from trade ghost to trade ghost, break this wall on the left side. There you can find some hidden gems, adding to your cash money and making getting an A rank easier. Now enter to the right of where you just collected the gems. After defeating these two mini bosses, similar to what happened earlier in the level, notebook number 2 will appear for you to collect. The last collectible for this level is right after this checkpoint. When getting to the next room, you'll have to get some height to get over an air dash to the fairy. This can take a couple of tries, and it is frustrating since you'll have to die to try again. That one was definitely a struggle. After dropping down from the last fairy, head left and break open the wall to pick up some extra gems. Mechanical Mayhem is the next level on the list, containing 3 collectibles for us to pick up. It's not surprising at this point, but after entering the level, you can quickly pick up the first collectible to the left, which is a fairy for you to break out. The next one is found in the moving layers that rise up and down. As you try to avoid being smashed, you can see the last fairy to collect for the game in your grasp. Break open that cage to release her. The last collectible for the level is found a bit after you go through the rest of this section. A notebook will appear in the moving layers, so take your time and carefully collect it to complete Mechanical Mayhem. There is still one thing left to do since we collected all the fairies. We can now go back to the fairies domain and talk to the queen for a reward. We'll receive a new form called BERSERK mode that can be equipped similarly to costumes. In this mode, we are much stronger. However, we take extra damage as a side effect. At least we can become the one-punch Khimera, killing nearly any normal enemy in the game with just one punch. And the super duper last collectible and notebook of the game are in the final level, which is fitting. As soon as the level starts, fall down to the left and break this wall. It may take a few tries, but I usually mash the dash button and it's either hit or miss. This is the first secret where I am not entirely sure if there is a better solution. If you do know a better way to get this notebook, then be sure to let me know in the comments. Congratulations, we now have obtained all the notebooks, costumes, and fairies in the entire game. If you made it to this point, or if you are tuning in for the first time, I hope this series has helped you in getting you one step closer to 100%. If there is an indie game where you would like to see more secrets, Easter eggs, or get help for, let me know in the comments or on Twitter. If you missed the previous videos in the series for Khimera Destroy All Monster Girls, here is the full playlist for you to check out. I recommend grabbing some popcorn. As always, keep discovering something new and have an amazing day.